What's up, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Mookstyle one up in the house. We get ready to get it on in, get it on tonight, and do the darn thing. Excuse the background, but I had to be in a rush, but I'm gonna still bring it to you live regardless. So we get ready to do this thing, you know what I mean? We get ready to start the show off right about now.
And now, a word from our proud sponsors. Weekend Radio Shropshire of the UK International Radio. Proud sponsors Sean Tonk of the UK England. Tri-City's finest King of the Oldies, Ali Hackett, the Princess Lovely, and DJ Wells. The international radio station that makes you turn your radio up.
Woo! What up, my peoples? What up, my peoples? Uh, I was running a little behind and everything, so starting off late. My bad. Apologize. I didn't get everything coordinated, but I'm doing this from another location and whatnot, bringing it to you live, getting it on in, because it's your boy. It's your boy, Mookstyle one is in the house here on the Touch1zone, doing the damn thing, banging that old school NRB on your brain and making it ooze out your ear hole. And if you don't like it, so what? I don't care. Of course, I do had something on yesterday and whatnot. Many people didn't see, so I'm going to recap on some things and everything else and whatnot, so y'all can be on the same page as me. First, I want to say Happy Black History Year. Point blank, Happy Black History Year, because that's what it is. Black History Year, all year round. Because without black inventions, there probably wouldn't be in America. It was the blacks, that slaves and stuff, that built the White House. Crazy, ain't it? Built by blacks, but you call it white. It is what it is. But that's a true fact right there and everything. But let me see. Let me adjust my lighting and whatnot. Oh, that's too bright. Don't want that there one. Let me see this here one. That light, maybe this here one. Yeah, I can deal with this here right here. But like I said, y'all, my apologies for running a little late and everything. But you know what? What's on your mind? What's going on? We're gonna talk about this and that. Especially we're gonna talk about, like, Valentine's Day coming up. We'll probably get that on around the seduction zone and everything, because that's gonna go hand in hand and whatnot. But if you got something to say, if you got something to do, you wanna make yourself known, you want to get on the set, you want to talk to a brother, holler at me, whatnot, we're going to put up the phone number and the code so you can check us out. Come up here, give it to you live. There it is right there. Boom, our phone number. And we're just going to take it from there. If you got something to say, we might bring you on side by side. We might not. But if you got some questions to ask, whatever, or need some answers, just call the brother up. Because like I said, I keep it 100. I keep it real all the time. And I tell you from experience that I've had, or I've read about, or somebody told me. But I won't mention nobody's names, all right? I keep everybody's names, to themselves and whatnot. So let me see what I want to do. Excuse me a little bit. Oh, let's talk about this chick with the Gorilla Glue. What was she thinking? Gorilla Glue? It's like she grabbed this can, she can't read or something? Or she didn't know the difference between hair glue and Gorilla Glue? But it's like, they did show another product that said Gorilla Glue on it for your hair. But it's like, come on now, you're messing with your hair. Common sense would tell you to read the labels. Look at it a lot more better than what you did and whatnot, okay? You put Gorilla Glue in your hair, washed it like 15 times, and couldn't get the glue out. What do you expect? Gorilla Glue is hard like cement. Soap and water ain't going to bring that stuff out. Maybe if you rub your head with a Brillo pad, you might have bald spots, but you would have got the glue out. Or what do they say? Put peanut butter in your hair, bubble gum or whatever. I don't know. I don't get that stuff stuck in my hair. But the kicker part, why is she trying to sue the company? Huh? She's trying to sue the company right now because it didn't work for her. All right. Her hair got stuck. She couldn't wash it out. So she's trying to sue the company. Like, are you serious? I mean, are you serious? They're not going to give her no money because she was stupid on that matter. It was her fault for getting her hair using Gorilla Glue. Of all things, Gorilla Glue. Like you didn't read the label, you didn't read the packaging or nothing. Just grab something and put it in your hair. Matter of fact, where was the Gorilla Glue at? Where was it located? Was it in the bathroom by the shampoo? Was it down in the bottom cabinet next to the toilet paper? Or did you go out into the kitchen and find it underneath the cabinet, one of them cabinets out there? You say you just grabbed it and went ahead and used it. For what darn reason? What made you grab this stuff and put it in your hair? Like I said, there's another product out there, so-called, it's Gorilla Glue, but it's for your hair to hold your weaving or whatever. But still, read stuff, people. It's like, okay, if you put Gorilla Glue in your hair, like I said, where was it located? Where exactly was it located? Or did you just grab it and figure, oh, glue, I'm going to put it in my hair anyway, make myself look good, look fake and everything. That's what you get. That's what you get. It's your fault. You did it. And if I was a company, I wouldn't pay you nothing. Now they got a surgeon on here that's going to it's a $12,000 surgery to get this stuff out of her hair. He said he's going to do it for free. Well, how you get Gorilla Glue out? Super boiling hot water, pour it on your hair, hold your head back, lean back, and pour all that boiling water on your head for the glue? Or she's just going to have to get some type of, she's going to basically have to get scalped to get all that mess out of her hair. Because you're not going to take no clippers to it. They'll get jammed up. Can't take no scissors to it because it's hard like a rock already. I mean, what is it that, what? Maybe you could put some lime juice on it, some lemon juice on it, I don't know. Something that gets out the stick. Or what's that stuff? Goop be gone. Maybe she can use that stuff. Stuff you put on a car to get off the sticky stuff off. Maybe she can use Goop be gone. Whatever it is, she's gonna look a hot mess. Her and them crazy looking eyelashes. But like I said, I wouldn't be paying her nothing. I wouldn't even be apologizing to her. Okay, it's not my fault that you put this mess in your head. You wasn't looking what you were doing. Okay, it's not our fault. We didn't tell you to do this. You didn't read the directions. You didn't read nothing. You didn't look at a darn thing. And now your head's all concocted up. It's like hard as a rock. You go like this here. And it's just like solid all the way around. You can't even brush it or weave it or move your hand around it or nothing else. And if there's a ponytail on it, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's like if she went outside with a wet head in the middle of winter and it froze. That's what it looked like. So now she's mad because it burns because she'd be trying to get it off her head. That's your fault. That's almost like saying buyer beware. You know what Gorilla Glue is. You grab this container without thinking and just put it in your hair real quick because it said Gorilla Glue. Come on now. I'm sorry. I'm not paying you. I'm not giving you no money. You ain't getting nothing from me at all. You knock that out. At all. Craziness. Let's just get away from Baldy Locks because that's what she's going to be here in a few minutes. Bald as a mug when they get done with her hair. Like I said, they're going to have to scalp her. Period. So it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? So, let's go to this issue right here. You know that them rioters were down there at the state building or whatever, rioting, breaking this stuff and doing this and that and the third, right? But why does it seem like all of them are getting a slap on the hand, a slap on the wrist? The one boy that had the horns and the colorful face, the judge is granting him allowance to have organic food. They're giving him a special organic diet. I can understand you can get different foods and everything, but it's like you committed a serious crime. Why should they be easy on you? And I'm gonna say it again. If he was a person of color, he wouldn't be getting none of that treatment at all. You're gonna sit there, lock this man up, and give him what he wants, what he requests, because what? You feel as though it's the American way or whatever. He's not American. He was destroying America. But yet the judge granted him allowance to go in there and be fed organic food. It's like you talk about, sorry to say it, but white privileges goes a long way. It's ridiculous. Now, I'm gonna come back to him, but also there was another girl that went in there, stole Nancy Pelosi's tablet, and tried to sell it on the black web. Tried to sell it, got caught, and what they did to her? Excuse me, brother. They released her to her mom. She didn't get no jail time. No jail time at all. Smack on the wrist, released her to her mom. That's a federal offense. You went into somebody's office, took property, stealing. You broke into the federal building, and you're doing theft, burglary, and you get let go to your mom? White girl, young white girl. And that's all that happened to her. Smack on the wrist. And she gets released. But you know what? They never did say what happened to the black dude. That one single black dude that was down there, he was like a scapegoat. They had one black dude out of the whole damn crew standing there looking like an idiot. I bet you they're doing some horrific shit with him. Lock him up and throw away the key type deal, and he could just be standing there. But all those pictures, all those photos they got of cops, military personnel, civilians, rioters that broke in there, killed people, slap on the hand. Matter of fact, they killed people, which was murder. What happened to them? Does anybody know? What happened to them? What's going on with them? Nobody's hearing nothing about it. These people killed what? They killed a cop down there. They killed this, like 6 people got killed down there. But there's no justice being served, none being made. You don't hear nothing about it. You don't see nothing going on at all. It's crazy. And I'm like, all right, I can dig it. And you say this is the land of the brave, home of the free? Negative. Negative. At all. If you ain't white, you ain't free. I don't mean to sit here and sound like it's prejudice. I'm just telling you the truth. Because that's just what it is. Straight up like that. That's just what it is. So how in the hell can you commit all these crimes in one place and get a smack on the wrist, released to your mom, get an organic diet because that's what you want while you're locked up for your crime? I'm still trying to understand that. It's like if you're a criminal, how are you getting all these specialties? If you're a criminal, you get caught, how are you getting released to your parents? And you was trying to sell stolen goods. Whatever happened to that Olympic swimmer boy? You hear anything else about him? He needs to have his medals taken away. Period. Okay? So there was well over 200 people down there. And they really don't have nobody? Smacks on the wrist? Letting them go like it was nothing? That's all they're doing to people now? And like I said, that one soul lonely black dude, what happened to him? You ain't hearing nothing else about him. You ain't hearing nothing else about all the other people. Matter of fact, what the dude that was in Pelosi's office that took the mail and came outside and flashed the mail, what happened to him? Oh, matter of fact, wait a minute. Didn't they say they released him so he can go to Mexico or something like that there? They didn't restrict him from flying or nothing. They allowed him to go to Mexico. You know what? It's the judges. The whole judicial system is crack. I ain't gonna say crap. It's crack. Because it's these judges making these rules and allowing this mess to go on. Some of these lawyers making these rules and allowing this mess to go on. But you know what? Tables going to turn. It's good for the goose. It's good for the gander. And I don't want to hear no crying about injustice. I'm an American. I'm this, I'm that. You ain't nothing. I was getting ready to swear. Starting to get irritated because of this mess. It makes no darn sense. But like I said, it's ridiculous how people are. Smack on the hand, smack on the wrist. That's all you get. That's all it's going to be. Okay, I can dig it. No problem. You know what? I can still talk about some more of this stuff. I should go put a jam on, but I'm going to hold off on that there. I just want to know really what's going on. Why is it that nothing else is really being said about these criminals? Hmm? Why is that? Nothing's being said about them at all. You might as well say that's just as bad as the orange Doritos dude, Trump, getting impeached. He should have been impeached. But you know what? All that crap he talked, all them promises he made, not one got carried out. Not one. So now all his voters are looking kind of stupid, especially when they were all excited talking about, oh, we're going to build a wall again around Mexico and Mexico's going to pay for it. That's how it's going to go down. They were cheering their behinds off, going crazy. Trump, 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 whatever you want to call them. Did it get done? No. What, little samples got built? Mexico didn't pay for it. The Trump supporters probably paid for it. You know, the buttholes. They probably paid for it because the man lied to get your votes. I mean, how little and stupid do you feel right now? Because y'all voted for him. How little and stupid do you feel right now because you voted for this man? Not even a man. You voted for a dude. Disrespectful as hell towards handicapped, elderly, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, kids, everything. But you voted for him. You brought him in like an idiot. And now he's just laughing in your face. Everybody will get campaigns together, raise money for him. Yeah, he's spending your money going to his hotels, laughing in your face, calling all of you stupid. All you Trump supporters are stupid. That's what he's saying. And everybody else sees it too. Okay? Yeah, Mexico's going to build a wall and they're going to pay for it. Nope. He went around, he did Obamacare, abolished that. But you see, Biden brought it back in, right? Oh, yeah. And one other thing, whatever happened to the kids? Whatever happened to all the kids that got separated by their parents? Does anybody know? Can somebody call in, message me, or do something? Let me know. There was hundreds of kids that got separated from their families because of this weirdo. And you haven't heard anything else about it. Excuse me, dry heat. Where the kids at? Does anybody know? Has anybody heard anything else about the kids? Are they reunited with their parents? Is anything being done, period? Is Biden aware of this? I mean, I know he's heard of it, but is he aware of it? I'm just trying to figure it out. It's crazy. But you don't, even though they're working on, getting them back with their parents, you don't hear nothing else about it. You don't see it in the news. It's like they just brushed it under the rug. Like it doesn't matter anymore. Like they really don't care about these kids. But you know what? If they're not careful, I'm sorry to say, somebody might be out there making some money trying to make a deal and get rid of these here kids. Point blank. It's in progress. You don't see it all over like before. Because when it was first starting, they were all over it. But it's like, I hope all the children get reunited with their families, because there's some money hungry people down there. They're going to try to sell those kids off. Pedophiles and all that there. That's an easy picking market right down there. It's like you got all these hundreds of kids. Who's going to miss 10? Who's going to miss 20? Huh? Slide them out and just put them somewhere. Give them to somebody. Who's going to miss them with all these other kids around? That's the real problem. The real problem. I hope they are working on a plan. I really hope they are, because it was sick when it was done. Because you know what? If tables were turned, or say they went and took all the kids from all the Congress people, took the president's kids, what would be going on? All out war, trying to get them back together. All out hell, going crazy, trying to get everybody situated. But since it's not their kids, they don't care. They're not worried about it at all. They ain't even tripping. You feel me? They are not caring one darn bit. Those kids should have been reunited with their parents before the election even started. They should have been reunited way before the election even started. Last year sometime. It's like people come here to get a better life. They escape the perjury and everything from their own countries. Okay? So it's like everybody says, oh, they're immigrants. Immigrants are bad this, immigrants are bad that. But yet, unless you're a Native American, every person on this planet, every person in the States is an immigrant. Now try to prove me wrong. People came over on a boat from Europe and every place else. Blacks didn't come over on a boat. You stole us and brought us here. You stole us. We didn't come voluntarily. You stole us. But you're not. No Native Americans came by boat. So how can you say all these people coming up here are immigrants? How can it be? How can you call somebody an immigrant when you're an immigrant yourself? You just got generational wealth because uh, buildings and structure and everything, fields, cotton fields were worked by mostly blacks. Just like I said, blacks built the White House. They called it the White House. There wouldn't be none if there wasn't no slaves. A lot of these people out there that are rich now wouldn't be rich because see, it's a generational wealth. You wouldn't have it if you weren't slave owners. Okay. And then it's like they don't teach a lot of stuff in Black history because they feel as though it's not important. But you know what? Don't think of blacks as just being slaves. We were kings and queens, gold, rubies, oil, everything. Way before a lot of damn people evolved in this here world. Way before. Africa was like the richest country around. But it was raped, stolen, illegally. Okay? Took everything. Gold, the diamonds, the oils, the women, the children, illegally. So if you want to talk about people being illegal immigrants, it's all the ones that came over here voluntarily by boat. That's the illegal immigrants. It's not the ones coming down from Mexico. It's not the ones coming in from Canada or whatever. Brazil. Nah, they're not illegal immigrants. They're welcome here just like everybody else is welcome here. It's just that some people stole, killed, lied, and everything else in order to be here. Don't get it twisted. Everybody was celebrating Columbus Day. Christopher Columbus discovered America. How can you discover a place when people are already on it when you get there? That's the dumbest damn story around. The dumbest. He discovered America, got off his boat, seen Native Americans, and claimed it when they were already living here and claimed it. The dumbest folklore, the dumbest story, the dumbest holiday. Christopher Columbus didn't discover nothing. He was an idiot, made a wrong turn. As far as America, this wasn't America at first. The natives belonged here. You look at your history books, you see how long Mexico was. Mexico was running from like the bottom of Mexico all the way up through toward like California, and even further. That was considered Mexico. See, the natives were killed, tricked, got pushed out. The bison killed off. The Indians showed them how to hunt, how to plow, make food. They took that knowledge, killed them off, and made it seem like they discovered all that. See, a lot of stuff was not going to be in history books. You have to do reading, okay? You have to do your own reading. And there's like on my show, there's some things I don't talk about because it can go on forever and cause problems between a lot of people. But it's a one main thing that's written in books, make believe books, books to try to convince you of a certain person or certain people, done this or done that. And it's whatever. Just gonna let that go. What's somebody saying on here? Oh, we don't know what all was involved. You can only speak from how you see it. It's a process for everything. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's a trip. I still be thinking it's like Columbus. Wow, you discover how can like I said, you discover something when people's already on it, people are already here. How can you do that? I don't understand that at all. I really don't. But right now, it's like this world is just falling apart. You got this coronavirus out there. You got the second strand coronavirus coming on. Everybody that gets sick, go to the hospital and die. They're gonna blame it on coronavirus. Some people don't want to wear a mask and they're out there like all willy nilly, not giving a damn. They'll be in their car with a mask on, but they're going to the store without one. Crazy, crazy. You know what? I think I'm going to take a little break, play a little old school jam or whatnot. Put something on, break it down a little bit, ease your pains and whatnot that you might be having, or some of the stuff I spoke about might be irritating you. But go do some reading for yourself. You can't trust everything that's handed down to you. Okay. So we're gonna put a little jam on, let y'all sit here and listen to it and whatnot and bug out. I'm getting it ready for you. Don't worry about it. I'm getting it ready to put it on there for
I seen her in the subway on my way to Brooklyn. Hello, looking, is this seat chicken on the A train? Picking at a brain. I couldn't get a number, couldn't get a name. I said I still like your style of fashion, but I hate your hospitality attitude with a passion. Is it because brothers like to hawk a lot? Is it because you shine, don't talk a lot? You turned away, no play. I said okay, you don't really look good. I hope you have a bad day. Sat back, relaxed, though the vibe was tight. I was thinking of the rhymes I wrote last night. Next stop was mine, a familiar scene. I was meeting my friend Killer Ben before Green, where the girls are real. They tell you how they feel. If you're soft, it's softer. If you're hard like steel. See, I don't bend, and I won't rust, and I don't break, and I won't bust. Stomped up the street, and did I hear a treat? On high heels tapping on the concrete. I took a peek, and was the girl from the train behind me. Did she live in the area? Was she trying to find me? I didn't want to play myself out. I played it off. Stopped, then I bought again a stout. Now was she shy? She didn't walk by. She came in the store, and she even said hi. Curiosity at a high velocity, maybe possibly she had the hot for me. I said, if we're playing games, then we're gonna play mine. I'ma lay the rules, cause it ain't much time. If you hide your feelings, it ain't hard to find. I wanna know what's on your mind. I wanna win, girl. Where did you go? What's on your mind? About a week went by and I called her.
About a week went by and I called her. Hello. Yeah, that was some of that old school heat for you. Know what I mean? Doing the dang on thing, getting it on in and making it do what it do. Because I want to know what's on your mind. What's on your mind, people? What's going on? You want to call and discuss something? You want to go over some things? You want to holler at your boy Mookstyle 1 here on the Touch1zone? You want to get it in? Check the number. Call the number. Get the code. Come on in. Do what you gotta. Knock yourself out. It's going to be what it's going to be. Because that's what we do here. All right? Phone line. There it is. Call it. Meeting ID number. There it is. Call it. You want to talk to me so I can talk to you and we can talk to us? So be it. It's going to be what it's going to be. Okay, people. I know some things going on. Oh, let me just break it down. Your boy Mookstyle one in the Touch1zone, banging that old school in your brain, making ooze out your ear hole. Like, whoo. And if you don't like it, so what? I don't care. I don't care. It's gonna be what's gonna be. I'm by myself tonight, getting it in and whatnot. Sometimes, people come on, talk with me, give me some company and all that there. I'm chilling. It's straight. Why is this interrupted? Crazy. But it's all good. Hold on, let me take this off right here. I don't know what happened there. Had a little glitch, but my bad. It's all good. It's all straight. Okay, I don't know what that went. But like I said, there's a lot of things going on in the world that people still addressing and whatnot. Look, you got things going on. Shoot, kids still getting killed down in Philadelphia. Little kids getting killed. Like it's ridiculous down there. People down there want to get guns and just start firing off, not aiming at nobody. Just start firing, pulling that trigger. It don't matter who they hit. They know they're going to hit something. Be doing drive-bys, just pulling the bullets and pulling the trigger and everything, hitting people. It's crazy, and it's not just in Philadelphia. It's really all over. Up in York, people up there just firing guns off, not mattering whatever. It's like they'll fire off rounds, they'll get caught on camera or something, or somebody will tell. Then they go to court. Then they'll either get off or they won't. But it's like the thing that trips me out. You got people that go out there, shoot these guns, kill somebody or injure somebody, thinking they hardcore and all bad. Then it's like as soon as they get to court and the judge hits you with that life sentence, what are they doing then? They're crying. They're crying. You be 15, 16 years old. You want to be out there with your friends firing off the gun and everything, right? You get caught. You're crying right now because now you got life. You won't be doing nothing else. 3 hots in the cot. You're in a cell. You're in jail with murderers, real thugs, real criminals and gangsters. Okay? So you better think about that life. You out here being all bad, want to buck off, buckshot, and this and that and the third. Think about the potential of what could happen to you. You commit a crime, you get locked up, and you're there for life. You're there for life. You're not even in your 20s yet. Okay, because all these young boys and young girls, all these young ones that's out here doing all this here craziness, firing a weapon, thinking you big and bad because you got a gun, firing a bullet, hit somebody, kill him. I got him. Let's break out. Then you get caught. So as you was acting so tough out there in the street, why don't you act so tough now that you got this sentence? Life, double life without parole, which means, I'm sorry to say, but you're going to be in there so long, you might get you a boyfriend or you might be somebody's boyfriend. Trying to tell you, 3 hots in the cot. Don't nobody want to live like that. Your freedom is gone. You can't go nowhere. You can't travel nowhere. You can't do this. You can't do that. They tell you what to do, when to eat, when to shower, when to shave. Walk around in the same colored clothes year in, year out. You don't got no style. You don't got no fashion. I mean, yeah, some people get the cell phones in there to get certain privileges, their money's long and this and that and the third, but jail is not a place for young adults. Okay, so you want to be a gangbanger, or you want to be a drug dealer, or you want to be an abuser, you want to be a rapist, all around just thug. If you get caught, all that's over. Because everything that I just explained and said is what's going to take place on you. You become a victim inside the cell. Do you think they care? It's like that person that you shot, killed. How do you know their family members not waiting in there for you? Those drugs you sold and somebody did an overdose. How do you know that the judge is not related to him? Or the DA is not related to him? Or it could have been a distant cousin of yours, a family member that you didn't know about because your mind was just so small and just didn't want to think past a gun or think past making money. Okay? And it's like everybody be out there, go get that bag, go get the bag, make the money any way you can. Well, some of the ways that you go to make money can either lead you in jail for life or dead on the sidewalk. And it's like there's people out there that are so jealous, they want what you got and they're going to get it by any means necessary. You got to watch your back for that. Okay? Nobody wants to be locked up. Nobody. So you get out there with your friends, feeling as though, oh, F school, F my mom, F my dad. I'll hang out with my homies and stuff. Okay, you keep it up. But like I said, as soon as you get caught, it's a whole different story. Now you want a plea deal. Now you want to beg. Now you want to cry. Nah. Now you wish you can turn back the hands of time. Nah, ain't nobody trying to hear that. That they say when you're on the block and you do something, don't snitch. Snitches get stitches. That's what they say. So how about if the role was reversed and it was like your family member? What if it was your brother or your sister and you knew who shot him and killed him? Still gonna hush up? Huh? You still gonna keep your mouth shut? I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to see what's on your mind. But like I said, sometimes, a lot of times, what goes around comes around. So what you gonna do? How you gonna act? How you gonna feel if it happens to you? You're gonna want to squeal. You want to not necessarily squeal, but you're gonna want to tell somebody who did it. Or you might feel as though, oh, they took my family. I'm gonna go take their family. Okay. Now you go to retaliate and they take your family again, or even take you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So I hope people out there think before they retaliate or think about the action that's going to take place once they get all pissed off. Because like when you're angry, you're going to do whatever comes to mind and not care or listen to anybody. My bad. My bad. But like I was saying, if you want to stay out of that jail, stay out of that grave, that early grave, better calm down, relax. It's not worth it. Okay. I'm telling you things from people that I know relatives that's been in, and just pay attention and listen. Some of these OGs out here need to talk to some of these young boys and school them on stuff. Okay, let them know what's going on. It's like you want to be toting around a gun, you want to be a major drug dealer. There's consequences to all that there stuff. Serious consequences. So you gotta be careful. Think about what you want to do. You want to enjoy your life, have a wife, have a girl, have a husband. kids, watch them grow up and everything. You won't be able to do that if you're locked up. And you know what's real bad? When you locked up and you already got kids and they're little, no guidance, then what? And what is it that some of you guys and girls could be locked up for like 15, 20 years? Do you expect your mate to wait for you? I mean, really? Do you expect your mate to really wait for you when you might be in there being somebody's mate? Yeah, I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it real with you, especially all you young boys out there. Recognize, okay? Stop trying to be Billy Bad Butt, okay? Live your life. Do something. I mean, if that's all you know, I ain't even got an answer for that. I really don't. Because some people be out there, oh, I blame the white man for this, I blame the white man for that. You can get opportunities just as like everybody else. But I tell you, some people just crawl and they fall when they get that piece of steel in their hand. You give a youngin', let me put it this way. There's somebody up this way years ago. The kid was like 15, got a gun. He's arguing with somebody on a block, an adult that'd be in his 30s or whatever. And just because he was shutting the kid down, you know, no fists were blown or anything, but just because he was putting him in his place, kid got mad, pulled out the gun, shot him, killed him on the spot. Tried to run, but there's cameras all over. So now he felt like a big man and everything till he got to the court. And the judge gave him life. 15 years old with life. Okay? So he's crying. But it don't matter. You took a life, so your life was taken. I mean, I don't mean to sound all serious and whatnot, but it's a serious issue. I'm sorry. I try to come on here, you know, have people dust the shoulders off, enjoy themselves, laugh, giggle, have fun and everything. But sometimes I get serious and got to put it down to you and let you know what's really happening and everything, all right? So just getting you on that, then you know the real. I need to turn this heat down. But I'm going to float back, adjust this here temperature right after, right about now, because we're going to go and I'm going to go pay some bills, bust this commercial and everything for y'all, put it on and make you feel good. And I'll be right back with some more talk. Touch1zone. Feel me?
Every occasion is a special occasion, so don't forget to book your appointment for your next occasion with Wendy Chestnut, the proud CEO of Simply Beautiful. And we guarantee your event will be merely beautiful. So contact Wendy Chestnut for your next event at 267-473-3087.
Into the room I saw you, I knew right then and there you'd be the one.
And now a word from our proud sponsors. Weekend Radio Shropshire of the UK International Radio, proud sponsors Sean Tonk of the UK England, Tri-City's finest king of the oldies, Ali Hackett, the Prince of Lovely, and DJ Wells. The international radio station that makes you turn your radio up.
Cynthia, girl, how you doing? Who is that? The boat girl. Look after you. That's just like Mooks. You got to be here back in time. You got to be. Excuse me, aren't you a bird? Yeah, right here.
It's cool, man.
Woo! What up, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Mookstyle, and you're welcome to the Touch1zone. I'm banging that old school in your brain, making it ooze out your ear hole. If you don't like it, so what? I don't care. This is what we do. This is what we do right here in the Touch1zone. Get it on in. You feel me? Yeah, I had to change up a little bit, get into a more cooler climate, place, and whatever. I see my plants over there going all crazy and whatnot, but it is what it is. So, like I was saying, people, a lot of things going on in this world. A lot of things happening that shouldn't be happening. That's still happening. At least one thing you don't hear too much of anymore: police brutality. I mean, it's still out there. I mean, I think probably people are not like discussing it or anything like that there. But you really don't see too much of it on TV. I guess people are tired of it. Cops are learning their lessons. People ain't gonna go through it no more. I mean, there's still marches, there's still protesters, they're still debating on if some cops should get prosecuted to the fullest amount of the law, for which they let them get off easy. They let them get off real easy and whatnot. Okay. And it's just a shame that this world is like that. I mean, it don't even just happen in the States. It happens all over the world where police brutality is a major issue. Are they solving any of it yet? Possibly, but some they're just smacking them on the wrist and letting them go on about their business. Okay. Some they might, fire them from the force, but there's a code. I gotta find out what it was. But it allows them to go and work for another police station. Messed up. Highly messed up. These police should be held accountable for their crimes also, because all they are is gangsters. That's all they are. Up here being gangsters, a bunch of thugs and everything. And it makes no sense. But like I said, you don't hear too much about the police brutality anymore. I mean, like I said, it's there, but you don't hear how it's going on left and right and everything like it was. But like I said, it's just a shame on how they do this stuff. Let certain people get away with certain things, probably most likely because of the color of your skin. Okay. Now look, y'all can sit here and be like, all he does is talk about color of the skin, sound like he's prejudiced and this and that and the third. I'm not prejudiced. I'm just stating facts. Okay. I'm just stating facts. All right. If you're any person of color, this country will treat you bad. For some. Okay. I'm gonna say for some. But that's just my opinion. That's just something I'm saying. Like, if you feel as though it's different, you're welcome to put your input in and say whatever you want. I'm just going by what I see and what I, read about and everything else. But it's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous out there. Oh, I've been noticing that missing children thing are going on again. Okay, missing kids. They're posting on Amber Alerts and everything else. People are like just snatching kids up again. It had calmed down a little bit, but now it's getting out of hand again. And I try to tell people to watch your surroundings, watch out what you're doing. If you have your kids with you, you don't need to be on the cell phone all the time. You don't need to be putting on there texting and typing all the time. Watch your kids, and it don't matter what age they are. They're grabbing everybody up. They don't care. Okay, and if you want to be more careful, look out for certain vehicles that you know are not in your area before. Especially look for vans or cars with real tinted windows, or like the vans, they're called panel vans, The only glass that they have on them is the windshield and the 2 side windows, the door windows. That's all they got. Everything else is sealed up and they got locks on them. Because these vans are so equipped with soundproof, they're soundproof, that if they snatch somebody up in there, it only takes 5 seconds to grab somebody and put them in the van and shut the door and take off. And it's a done deal. It's so bad, you can be walking with somebody, okay, and they can grab them, like you can look away, they can grab them and go about their business, you wouldn't even notice. Watch how you park your car in the mall, okay? Be very vigilant of your surroundings, especially you young ladies, you single ladies. Like I said, I see people get out their car on their cell phone, go back to their car on their cell phone, not paying attention to what's going on. If you park somewhere in the back or whatever, especially at night, be careful of your surroundings. If you see a van on either side of you, careful getting in your vehicle. If you see the plastic tie, the ties that they use for handcuffs and whatnot, if you see them connected from your handle to a car handle, don't try to take them off. Walk away. Go and get security, okay? Because that's a trap for them to come behind you with the chloroform, the solvent on the rag, put it over your face, and knock you out. They got you. If you're going outside and you see $100 bill in your windshield, your windshield wiper being held, don't get it yet, unless you're with somebody or whatever, because they're using all these tactics, okay? Because not only is it drug trafficking, but there's just human trafficking. They will snatch you up. If you see, like if you're driving a car or truck, you see 2 panel vans on either side or both sides of your vehicle, be careful getting in your vehicle. Get off your phone and get somebody's attention. Because like I said, the door slides open, they grab you, within 5 seconds you're gone. Most of the time, people don't escape. Next thing you know, you're waking up in another country, or you're going to be waking up somewhere you don't know nothing about. All right. And they treat the rape thing like it's a hobby, like it's something to do. But if they snatch you for human trafficking, they will sell you to another person. They will take you to another country and sell you off, make you a sex slave. It don't matter how old you are, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. They don't care. They will snatch you up. Now, look, this episode, I'm doing a little serious talking because I'm trying to get people to think and understand what's going on out here in the world and stuff, okay? You might see stuff that's on the news, and then that's about all you hear about it. But I'm taking it beyond the news and let you know this is real. This is real. People in the hood, not even the hood, really. Yeah, sending your kids down to the bodega, to the corner stores. Careful. Because, see, I know people that will send their kids out to the store. Your kids be like 9 and 10 years old to the store with money because everybody might know your kid. Not only do everybody know your child, but a pedophile is watching. A human trafficker is watching. They know kids are around in that area all the time. They know kids are going to be by themselves all the time. And if you don't teach your kids how to say no or stranger danger, whatever, all somebody got to do is have a puppy or some candy. Oh, I lost my dog, my puppy. Can you help me look for it? Oh, I lost my little kitten or my ferret. Can you help me look for a little girl, little boy? Oh, I got some. If you help me, I'll give you this candy right here. Matter of fact, you can try it right now. As soon as they get close up to that vehicle, they're snatched and they're gone. 9 times out of 10, you won't see your child again, ever. You won't see your teenager ever because nobody was watching them at that time. It's like they blend in like normal kids. Oh, we see them every day. You know, they go play, they go to the store, they go this and that and the third. But just like you see them, so do everybody else see them. Snatch them up and go. So there's some people that will snatch your child, even if it's a baby. Don't do nothing to them, but sell them to somebody. They'll be offered drugs. They'll be offered a couple thousand. go get that kid, bring him here because it's my kid, or blah, 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 however you want to put it. And they're doing this all over the world, but they're doing a lot in the States. People, watch out. You see these Amber Alerts going off. You see the description of cars and stuff. Write it down. Take a picture. Find it, because the same person that's involved in that Amber Alert could be the same person selling them kids off. You ever seen that movie Taken with Leslie Nielsen? That's a movie you need to see. Okay, because it's real out there. When I say it's real, it's real. We got to do better protecting our kids, protecting each other's kids. You know, you see somebody out there going somewhere, just keep an eye on them. You know, parents might not be around, the older siblings might not be around, but I'm gonna guarantee you somebody's watching them. No matter the person that kidnapped them or whatever. A lot of times, and that's just human trafficking. They got organ trafficking also. Okay, like I said, I'm explaining stuff that's on the news, but I'm taking it a little further. Organ trafficking, organ harvesting, rather. They will take somebody and kill them on purpose and cut out body parts, organs, limbs, hearts, livers, kidneys, eyes, brain, whatever they need, and they sell it on the black market. Or sell it to somebody that needs to get surgery done that got a lot of money and don't want to go upon it the legal way or be on a waiting list for it. They found this teenager, black teenage boy, a couple years ago in the school, wrapped up in a wrestling mat. Okay? Wrapped up in a wrestling mat. When they unwrapped the mat, his eyes were missing, his hands were missing, his lungs were missing. And they tried to play it off and say, oh, he committed suicide. If you know how them old style wrestling mats are, thick, and you get rolled up in them, how are you going to commit suicide? And then the one thing about it that was a trip, they knew the person who done it. They said it was a white teenager on his way to college and everything, and nothing was done about it. They said they didn't have no proof, but yet there was cameras. They said the cameras weren't working. So you mean to tell me this teenage boy wrapped himself, cut his organs out, and wrapped himself up in a wrestling mat? Like, really? Who are you lying to? Who do you think is stupid? Because the media will twist it around big time. Lawyers are twisted around. Judges are twisted around. It's like, how is this kid missing body parts wrapped up in a mat? And y'all were trying to say he committed suicide. That's the biggest crock of bull ever. But it happens. Okay? That stuff happens out there. It's like you can try to watch your kids from your house, but you're not always with your kids when they go to the school. You might tell them, walk in a group, don't talk to strangers and everything, but that stranger can be a relative. You don't know. You don't know what the money situation is. You don't know how much they were offered. Okay? But it's a dangerous thing. And people really need to really, really, really look out for that. Because it's no joke. Little kids are disappearing, not only in the States. This is a worldwide problem. Worldwide. It's all over. As soon as somebody sees a little kid, matter of fact, they try to snatch them in broad daylight. They can be with their parents. I know you've seen the videos where they can be with their parents and they ride up on a bike, scooter, or car and try to shove them in the car and vehicle and roll off with them. Because once they have them, like I said, you probably never see them again. And if you do, you'll probably find them buried somewhere. Sick individuals. But money buys anything. Okay? Buys anything. Now, I'm sorry, I made some of y'all a little queasy and everything, whatnot. I was just putting it down, letting you know what's going on. Stuff is real. And if you don't believe me on that, you better do some reading and fact checking and look at the papers and stuff and see how all these missing kids and whatnot going on. Go down to the police station. You'll see pictures of missing kids all over the place. All right, all the time. But I'm gonna ease your brain a little bit right now. Bring you, calm you down just a little bit. Let you think about something else that's happening. I think we're gonna go up here, maybe put a jam on for you, whatnot, just to like ease your mind. Shake it off, the shoulders off, just relax, just relax. Gonna put on this joint for you. Let y'all groove a little bit, get it out your head. I know you're probably like, "Well, you gonna play this?"
It's looking fine.
Everything's gonna be alright. Let the music take control of your body tonight. Oh, everything's gonna be alright.
Gonna be
Let the music take control of your
alright.
body tonight.
Break it down.
Well, I begin the weekend with a groove. Roll about 8 deep. Now what's my next move? Wait until nightfall so I can enjoy. System pump by 14. Running like a convoy. Till the crowd what a scene. Pulling up with Jodeci. Blasting out my 15. Alright, girl, see my gear and notice my grill. Here comes a pointing and staring. Everything's gonna be alright. Let the music take control of your body tonight.
Let the music take control.
Everything's gonna be alright. Music take control of your body tonight. Take a few flicks, sort of dawn, parry on and laid back with my chicks. Micah's on the left of me, smooth as flipping. Tricky in my way, I on the dance floor ripping. Singers for the cutie, the key I'm trying to find him. Tim is in the front and Mo Betta's right behind him. And me, I'm just laying on the prowl. God say what's up as the girls cry out. She grabbed her man, I think she tried to play him. My only thought was to step to the AM, cause I came to have a good time. And at the end of the night, no doubt I'm gonna get mine. Cause I don't have to raise my voice to be seen. I maintain, if you know what I mean. Understand I'm not conceited. Father's just mellow, I'm a smooth dog, Romeo freak.
Everything's gonna be alright. Gonna be alright.
Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. So back here chilling with your boy Mookstyle, one in the touch one zone, banging that old school in your brain, making it ooze out your ear hole. And if you don't like it, so what? I don't care. Change the station, change the channel, get up, walk out the room. It don't matter, because I'm gonna give it to you 100 straight between your eyes. You can take it or leave it, or research it on yourself. That's how it is. I said I got some serious stuff going on here and whatnot, but it's all good. It's all good. Gotta let some people know. You just gotta let some people know. Feel me? So yeah, y'all. Let's cover some more stuff. All right. I know y'all on here like, yo, what? Wait a minute. Usually he's here joking and laughing and having fun and this and that. Like I said, I get serious sometimes because a lot of times people forget what's going on out there. They'll see it on the news, and then once the news is over, they'll just forget about it. Just want to bring stuff back up and let y'all think a little bit. Know what I mean? Oh, this thing right here. The COVID shot. What's going on with people dying from getting this shot? Not everybody. Some people got that first COVID shot. They're getting sick, dying. Now, I did see some people say that they got their second COVID shot. And I guess they're still alive or whatnot. I don't know. But they just said that they got the second one, and that was really about it. Some people relayed and said that they got the first shot and they got symptoms like the flu. They got real sick and everything, but then it went away. Then they would go and get the second shot, and the second shot shocks your cells. I don't exactly know what they're talking about when it says shocks your cells, but it don't sound like a good thing. Okay. And it's like this COVID is so raw that it seems like nothing is helping anybody with it, because you can get the shot and still get infected. And the thing about that is, what manufacturing shot are you getting? Because there's like 4 companies out there that produce this here insulin. This shot and everything. So who you trust, who you look into, who gets it first. I mean, this vaccine, is it safe? Is it safe for what age group? I mean, they're like giving it to a lot of the senior citizens, the older groups, and they're getting sick. Some of the first responders were taking it. Lady got sick. One lady passed out. Somebody got Bell's palsy because it just wasn't working right. Also, when you get the first shot, you get like another 2 to 3 weeks before you go to get the second shot, for which you have to be on time for in order to get it. And like I said, I'm iffy about it because it's not enough research on this here. It's not enough. It's like they got this here vaccine done within a year's time, but yet you still got the flu, HIV, uh, heart disease, and there's no real cure for them, vaccination for them. And they've been working on them for years. So how is it that you got this COVID vaccine and it so-called works? I mean, and they're making it, they're producing it all over the world. They said like over in Africa, they got a vaccine that's what they say, 86% approval rating. Some of the vaccines here in the States are like 90%, but it's like, how do you exactly know the side effects? It's like everybody's body is different. So it's going to affect everybody differently. So basically, you don't know how you're going to respond to it until you get it. Respond in a good way, respond in a bad way. It's like an up and down thing that guess you just take a chance with it. But I'm noticing a lot of friends of mine, they're going out there, they're getting the first shot, showing their cards and everything on the books and whatnot. Okay, fine and dandy. I can dig it. That's you. I understand that. But it's like, I don't know. It's still like an iffy thing. It's like, especially if like you got a underlying ailment, you'd be diabetic, have cancer, high blood pressure, cholesterol.
So, you want to join in on the conversation? Well, now.
Okay. And stuff like that there. So it's like, I don't know. How do you know? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and check on a commercial. Let's go on and do that there. It was started. Let's go on and knock it out. Let's go on and get it on. Let's get it on. Pay some bills, bro.
So, you want to join in on the conversation? Well, now, the phone lines are open. Just call 646-876-9923. Code number 821-4931-8054. No password needed.
That was real quick, quick bill pay right there, That's how we did it. But let me get back to the COVID thing. It's like COVID-19 is killing people by the tens of thousands. Now this new strand is out. They said that started, and it's in a few states now, which is much worse. They're talking about putting on a double mask and everything. But how effective is just a cotton mask against a deadly disease? Huh? How effective is it? It's like when you're out there like spray painting or painting a vehicle, you gotta wear like a mask and respirator. When you're in the military doing chemicals, you gotta wear a mask and respirator. When you're welding, you gotta wear a mask, sometimes some type of breathing apparatus. How is it that this little cotton mask keeps you healthy and safe? I don't know. I'm just going by what they're saying. That's all. Just going by what they're saying. Then they're saying that there's fake masks out there. People are getting masks showing up on the doorsteps, the blue ones and everything by the bundle and whatnot. And it's like you don't know where they come from, but you're using them anyway. Like, really? They might be laced with something. Okay? You never know. It's like you got to be extra careful out here. You got this second strand out here. That stuff probably eating through paint and every darn thing else. So how are we going to handle this? And it's like with this strain out and the coronavirus is taking everybody out, how do you got time to be prejudiced and hate on each other of color? How do you got time for that? Everybody should be working together to try to find a cure. Everybody, instead of being out there acting like asses. Okay? Go out there and find a cure. But like I said, this COVID, I've had friends that had it. I've had people that had it and didn't make it. There were so many funerals last year because it's drug people that I knew and couldn't go because the COVID was everywhere. Funerals now, it's only February, but there were a couple of them, people I knew, but you can't go. Say your last goodbyes because of the COVID. And it's like this is something that could take out the whole world. It could take out the whole world. Just like a meteor hit, they say a meteor hit and took out the dinosaurs, but they weren't back there to see the meteor hit. That's what COVID is. Like the meteor to the dinosaurs, the COVID is to the humans. And if this stuff isn't slowed down or stopped, there won't be no human race. Everybody be walking around in masks, Tyvek suits, staying in their house. They're going to be like the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Down in that one area where, they didn't get enough air, the rays were coming through the buildings and everything, making them deformed and everything and whatnot, but they had to survive. But like this COVID is so bad. Like no matter what they do, they can't get a hold of it. They can't get a handle of it. Yeah, they're giving out shots, but are they really working? What does it do to your body? Say you get 2 shots, but yet they say you can still contract the disease, the COVID. So what's the purpose? But it's getting so bad out there now. It's like this ain't no time for people to be arguing and fighting. One, I guess, separate, leave each other, try to be rogue and rob and steal and everything else. This ain't the time for it. It's like everybody needs to do their part in taking care of this. Because this stuff is here to wipe us out. Whether it was man-made, by accident, on purpose, the world is feeling the effect. And the world is dying. So if you think that you can just run around all willy-nilly, I don't need a mask to go into a store. A mask is just a precaution to keep you alive longer because you don't know who got it. But you still see people going out partying, like big bunches and groups and everything, no mask on, not caring. I mean, to each his own, however you want to live your life and everything, okay? But just be careful when you're out there. This stuff is like a nuclear bomb. And the main part didn't explode yet. These are just tracers going out there right now, but it's taking out everybody that comes in contact with it. A majority of them. I know people that, some people had it, went to the hospital, got released. I understand. But what if they catch it again? What if they end up around somebody that has it? Either they don't know it or they know it, and you get sick again. Your body's already torn down from the first time because people catch it, can't breathe, can't walk, can't eat, smell, move around. All your muscles in your body hurt. You just want to lay there and just damn near like give up. But some people get through it, get sent home, released and everything, and they're doing better. Like I said, how do you know that you can't catch it again after you had it one time? That's like the flu. Everybody that had the flu more than once. Everybody that has allergies had them more than once. Have a headache more than once. So what do you really think this COVID is going to do? That stuff is killing people. So don't go out there thinking that you can't catch it. You can't get sick. Oh, I'm careful. I got on 2-3 masks. It can't affect me. Yet, send your kids off to school, your kid comes home with it. Boom. Now you got it. And that's another problem that just irks my skin. Like, how is it you'll keep people home from work? You don't want them to go to work, but you're rushing to send kids back to school. Up in Michigan, they wanted to put them back in school so bad. They sent them there. First day, a couple hundred kids ended up with COVID. Got sick. Because see, a lot of little kids especially, you're not going to stop them from doing what they want. They haven't seen their friend in a long time. They're going to hug, kiss, share, wipe their nose and rub it on the other person or whatever, pick a booger, do whatever, flick it. The little kids, they know no better. No matter what you say to them, they see their friends and they're running to them. All right, and people know that. And these kids ended up sick. I don't know if any of them had died from it, but a couple hundred of them caught it. And it's like, okay, I know the kids are tired working from home, looking at that computer screen all day and everything. They want to be around friends and family and stuff. I can get it. But you'd rather rush kids to get back to school instead of rushing people back to go to work. You're shutting down businesses, but you're opening up schools. That don't even sound right. You're out there closing up businesses for people to make money, make a living, but you're sending them back to school. You're rushing to send kids back to school. Somebody explain that method to me. We don't want you making money, so we're going to close down your business. We'll let you get unemployment. That way we can control what you do because we're only giving you so much. But you know what? We're going to send your kids back to school just to see what happens. Giggle, giggle, ha, ha, chuckle, chuckle. And that's just what they're doing. That's just what's going on. Sending them back to school. Quick, fast, in a hurry. For what? Seeing if they can be immune to it? No work but schoolwork. Come on now. Talk about you believe the children are the future? Y'all killing off the future, like setting them up. It makes no sense. No sense at all. I'm not going to understand that for a while. I know you want to get the country back to working and everything, get everything back to norm, but you can't be sending these kids to school and shutting down all the businesses. It makes no sense. You might as well shut the schools down too. Now, some places they said the COVID subsided. You know, cases are minimum, cases are few. Like in Florida, they were in the market with no mask on because they said the numbers declined so much. People were down in Florida with no mask on, walking around, going into the markets, movies, and everything else. Just because somebody says the number declined doesn't mean that you're safe. It only takes one person to get them mahawking or whatever, and you can have it. Because you don't know who's carrying what. You don't know who has it. You don't know who went through it. You don't know who had one of the two shots. You don't know. But you're going to take that chance to be around everybody. I don't understand it. I really don't understand that part. But you know, people got a livelihood. People want to get out, see their friends, go do things, enjoy themselves and everything. I can dig it. I can definitely dig it. I understand. People are tired of being trapped up in the house because so much BS is going on. It's like you don't really hear a whole lot about it now, but like last year, people were stuck in the house. You heard of spousal abuse, child abuse, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, and it's like people couldn't go out to their mistress or their side dude, side chick, however you want to put it. You couldn't see your side piece because you had to stay in the house. How did you cope with that? I like to talk to some people like that. I mean, how do you cope with that? If anybody got some answers, I mean, call me up. Get in touch with me. Let's talk about it. How do some people even cope with that? People that's been in this situation for a couple months, you couldn't go to work, kids couldn't go to school, everybody's in everybody's face 25/8, 24/7, 25/8. No reason to send people to bed early because it don't matter. They're going to get up to do nothing. How many of y'all have been through that? I mean, hit me up. Somebody, just come on, call me up. Let me know what's going on. How did you manage to get through all that? See, I don't know. Stay with me. I don't know how that goes on, but call a brother up. Come on the line. Holler at me. I really would like to know how people were coping with that. I really would. But I know one thing. There was a lot of babies born. There was a lot of babies being born because you're cooped up in the house. But like I said, there was a lot of abuse out there too. People acting stupid. That make no darn sense. Yeah, it was hard for everyone. Very darn hard. Some people look like weeble wobbles. Gain so much weight because all you do is eat, 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 watch TV. You talk about Netflix and chill, more like Netflix and eat. People gaining 40, 50 pounds. I know one time I gained like 30 pounds, man. Being in the crib. I had to get rid of that. I'll turn it to a pork chop. But what are you supposed to do to occupy your time and your space? I mean, you can read so much, watch TV so much. You're into a cooking show trying to eat something different, trying different recipes and everything. But then it's like you're in each other's face constantly. Then if you got kids, you're going crazy. You got to occupy their time. Especially if you got little kids, man, every day you're the teacher. You got to figure out something to do to keep them entertained. Or they'll drive you crazy and walk all over. But how did people handle it? It was like being in prison in your own house. And couples that were together got into arguments, got physical and whatnot, couldn't go nowhere, had to stay in the house. And then what? You're either up, eating, watching TV, or you're going to have sex. Okay? That was it. That's all you could do. Or read a book, play marbles, jacks, something. I don't know. You can only clean so much. You can only eat so much chicken or whatever. How did y'all do it? I mean, really, how did y'all do it? See, it's just me. So a lot of times I was just going crazy. What to do. Yeah, they don't understand, go get fresh air. Not at all. Self-discovery, yeah, I went through that. Had to fall back to myself, give some self-love, and think about what I want. What is my purpose here? What am I here to do? Figure out some dreams that I didn't finish and accomplish and go after them. Figure out some family skills, what I want to do. And man, the dating scene, I don't know what the hell a date is. That's like we can talk on the phone, video chat or whatever, but as far as going out and seeing somebody, it's like, I don't know. Maybe. Because you didn't know. Nobody knew who was around who. I mean, you would see the videos on Facebook, people having parties, no mask or whatever, hugging, drinking, kissing, hey, blah, blah, blah. The next thing you know, a couple of days later, so many of them got sick because they didn't care. So it's like, only thing to do was to get up, put on your mask and everything, go to the market. If you got movies, you go to, what is that, Redbox. Go to the liquor store. I know a lot of people became alcoholics. I know it. Oh, these kids are driving me crazy. I need a drink. My wife is on my back. I need a drink. My husband's getting on my case. I need a drink. I can't go see my side piece. I need a drink and a break. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how that was going, how well that was happening. You got a side joint, and you couldn't go see them because you got laid off because of the COVID. You couldn't go outside because of the COVID. You got a wife or a husband with kids, all y'all staying together. And if you go to the market, it's usually everybody go at the same time, or the husband would go, or the wife would go, depending on the age of the kids. So I know a lot of people out there, broken relationships, broken marriages, broken side pieces. Woo! You couldn't go and see and do nothing. If you had a girlfriend or a boyfriend that didn't live with you, that was another story. So I know it was hard. I know it was. And just like Val said, these kids will never know what go out and get some fresh air means. You in the house playing all crazy all the time, don't want to do nothing, go out and get some fresh air. That means you're getting on your parents' nerves. Go outside and play. Go breathe and run around out there and everything. Stay out my hair. Get away from me. And that's just what it was. But like I said, some people never even adapted or recovered from that. They got the fighting, they got the drinking, eating, watching movies, getting on each other's nerves, stepping on toes. I mean, some did it successfully because they're still together. But there was so much abuse. So much. Because some people couldn't get out and see their side piece. You brought that on yourself. Come on now. Shouldn't have been fooling around in the first place. But you did. And who's to say that somebody would leave the house, say they're going to the store, make a run or whatever, go to the store real quick, get what they got to get, then stop over at the side piece house. You know what you're getting into. When I get there, you might as well just be naked. They get it in, not knowing who's been around them. Get COVID, take it back to the house. Then what? Your wife or husband, boyfriend or girlfriend's asking, how do we get sick? We weren't around nobody. But somebody was around somebody because they made quick runs to fool around, come back. Now you got COVID too. And it definitely happens. It definitely happens. I don't see how y'all did it. I really don't. It's bad enough trying to juggle 2 women or 2 men. Bad enough trying to hold that down. If y'all did it with the COVID, y'all some bad people, I'll tell you that. Yeah, you know what? Take a COVID break and everything. You know, I think I'm going to spin something for you real quick. Put a little jam on there, let y'all rock out a little bit, and I'll be right back, you know, talking that smack all up in your ear and your brain and everything else. Let me put something groovy on just for you. Don't worry, it's prepping, it's coming. Get ready to bob your head. Here it goes.
From the L to the O, the B, to the E, when the guys are strong and the girls are free. The words love and light both have 4 letters, but they're 2 different things altogether. Cause I've liked many ladies in my day, but just like the wind, they've all blown away. See, to love someone, it's an atmosphere that you both still share when one's not there. There's no real way it can be explained. I guess it's the way I smile when I hear your name. It's the little things you do that means so much. It's the care that you put trust me, I guess some of us are so lucky. I was known for having the upper hand. I was known as a stone cold ladies man. If it wasn't for you, I'd be that way still. But lately, there's a change in John Lil. Though my friends play games and tease me a lot, I know I'm more than happy with what I've got. When I get up in the morning and go to work, see, all day long I stay alert until we come home at night and close the door. Two people share one common cause. When I say one love, you can trust me, 'cause never have I been so lucky. One love, one love. You're lucky just to have just one love. One love, one love. You're lucky just to have just one.
One love, one love. That was a perfect jam, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a perfect jam. Pump it up a little bit. That was the perfect jam for what I was talking about. One love, one love. They say you gotta have a side piece. This your boy Mookstyle one up here in the Touch1zone, banging that old school in your brain, making it ooze out your ear hole. If you don't like it, so what? I don't care. Change the station, get out the room, just poof, be gone like a magic dragon, like a magic dragon. Boom. Woo! Yeah, woo, yeah, woo-sa, woo-sa. Glad I could cover a few things for y'all and everything. Like I said, if you got something to say, something to do, you can always call me up. Get on this here call, get online, get right by me side to side, speak about it, talk about it, get up there, and just be about it. Do it, do it, do it till you're satisfied. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Ugh. Oh, man. Oh, what's the time right there? Oh, man. I'm getting ready to go break it down, get it on down, smooth it all out and whatnot, because, you know, the seduction zone. I got to change my voice level and everything. You know, get real smooth and mellow and whatnot, even though I'm not mellow with somebody by myself and what it is. But you know, we're gonna get into the zone. It's at 9 o'clock hour. Talk some little romance, little things and everything. Especially with Valentine's Day coming up. Ooh. Your do's and don'ts, your wills and your won'ts, your in-betweens, your outsides. Ooh, I know that's gonna mess up a lot of the side pieces there, huh? Unless you're sending them stuff to their house and everything. But like I said, 9 o'clock hour, gonna be part of the seduction zone. Slow it down, talk about Valentine's Day, romance and everything. Get it on in and whatnot. So, you know, it's coming up. Let me see, yeah, about 5 minutes or so. But yeah, yo, I'm just gonna finish this out. You know, talking about that there thing that we're talking about right now, that there COVID. Gotta adjust my buttocks. But like I said, people, right now, the way the world is, you gotta be careful of everything. You gotta be careful when you step out your house about being shot at, being in an accident, being kidnapped, catching COVID, having your mask, running into ignorant, nasty, stupid people, you know, running into those Karens and Kens. And I'm gonna tell you, Karen and Ken, don't be out there running your mouth talking to these black folks like you done lost it. And somebody's gonna break you in half. Real bad, real fast, real hard. I done seen these Karens. Everybody should know what a Karen is. It's usually a white prejudiced woman that runs her mouth against any ethnicity. Go back to Africa, go back to India. You don't belong here. And then when somebody reaches out and touches them, punch them right in the mouth. Oh, I didn't do nothing. It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. I was standing there. You're on video running your damn mouth. So if you feel as though you got enough mouth to talk that smack to somebody and they punch your lights out, you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it all completely. I hope they just beat the brakes off your behind. Oh, and you white guys are the same way. I mean, like I said, not everybody is prejudiced. Some people get along with each other because that's the way to be. But there's those that were taught and trained to be prejudiced, you know, from their old grandpops and grandmoms and stuff, because they didn't have no damn sense either. And they try to keep it going until they run into the wrong ones. Some people will stand there and argue with you. Others are just going to haul off and cold cock you in your mouth. Crack. Straight up like that. And you know what? If y'all don't stop spitting on people, one of the nastiest things that you can do. Okay, the video they had on air, online. I guess it was a black lady taking care of an old elderly white lady. The white lady had to be about 75, 80 years old. Spit on the black woman. Twice. While the black woman was washing dishes and stuff. The woman just looked at her, and all she did was just wipe it off. Now, I can understand her in a way because maybe she needed the job. Okay? Then again, she knows if she was to hit this white woman, she was going to kill her. But I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. If you got the balls enough to spit on somebody, you're going to get this ass with it. Okay? You're going to take this L. You got that much balls to spit on somebody. Get them a hot and hot too. Spit on somebody? Yeah, you seen that video? Yo, I was tripping. Yo, I'm glad she recorded too. Then she should have cracked her one. But if you got the ball, the backbone to spit on another person and think that there's not going to be no repercussions, you're stupid. You're stupid. Because if you spit on me, I don't care if you're Granny. Now it's like I don't want to hit Granny because Granny's going to die on the spot. But I'll reach back in my hockin and get a large oogie and spit it right between her eyes. Pow! Or spit in her mouth. Pow! Take that. I mean, I'm just saying that. I don't know how I would react. You know. They better have done something because you know what? I bet you when that recording was done, she probably smacked her or did something, put something in her teeth, put some Gorilla Glue on her false teeth so they can never come out again. Put some Gorilla Glue on the toilet so when she go to sit down, she can't move. Cause yo, that was ridiculous. I'm pretty sure they took her out of that house. I'm pretty sure. Because that was nasty. I'm like, look at this old white woman. Spit on her twice. Spit on her once and backed up. And spit on her face and backed up. Like, yo. Like, you want some tea? Okay, here you go. Tea and antifreeze. Just for you. Just for you. I'm telling you that. People react in different ways. Maybe she didn't crack her because she was old, but I know she wanted to. But then again, yeah, I'm glad she did record everything. Be like, look, I need you to see this, and I need you to take me out of this house and don't give this lady any more help. Now you see, I held my composure. If this video wasn't being recorded, she might be dead right now. But she had proof, which was cool. Ridiculous. That was crazy. So yeah, y'all know we're ready to break it on down, go on to this here seduction zone, get it on and pop and talk about the Valentine's Day. Talk about the V-Day, not the V-Spot, the V-Day. You feel me? So, you know, let me go and pay this here extended commercial for you and everything, pay some bills or whatnot, put you down on what's going on. So let me go and put this on for you. Just relax. So when we come back, it's the seduction zone. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here it comes. Trust me. Gotta do it like this.
Your love so divine. You're my one and only lover. Ooh, I'm so glad you're mine. You're my one and only lover. You walked into the room, I saw you. Right then and there you'll be the one.
Every occasion is a special occasion, so don't forget to book your appointment for your next occasion. With Wendy Chestnut, the proud CEO of Simply Beautiful. And we guarantee your event will be merely beautiful. So contact Wendy Chestnut for for your next event at 267-473-3087.
Yeah, y'all, what's going on? This your boy Mookstyle one in the Touch1zone. Banging the old school in your brain and making ooze out your ear hole. If you don't like it, so what? I don't care. Change the channel. Change the station. Walk on by. Do, 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 do. Bye. That's just how it is. So, gotta prep myself, get ready to break into this here seduction zone and everything, smooth it on out, get it all groovy and funky, chicka funky, funky. And I'm gonna talk about Valentine's Day. Once again, happy Black History Year forever and ever. So right now we're gonna get into the
Thinking of you, that's all I seem to do. When you're not here, I long to hold you near. Baby, this time together we must stand. Holding you close, taking time to let you know. Tonight's the night we will share. Turn off the lights, come close to me. Tell me I'm all you ever need. Tell me it's not just a dream. And if it is, my heart believes that you are mine, and this is real. Loving you all through the night. Share my love. It will be alright.
kissing you. I'm kissing myself right now. I'll jump back when I kiss myself. But yeah, y'all. It's that time, for Mookstyle. I want to take it to the seduction zone, smooth it out, put your mind at ease, not be so serious about things or whatever. See what's on your mind, see what makes you tick, see what makes you like one another. You know what I mean? But I spoke of something the other day, and people wanted to hear me talk about it again, because this way it gets around to a lot more people and whatnot. But we're gonna talk about this here. Can too much info chase a person away? Basically, can too much info chase a potential mate away in the beginning stages? Like, you first meet that person, you want to get to know them more, feel as though you're vibing, tell them this, tell them that. I mean, it's the interview process. You want to let them know that you're real and that you're into them and everything. And sometimes they want to hear that information, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't know how to take it. Okay. Sometimes one person might be into the other person more than the other one. You know what I mean? And I'm sure everybody's had it, went through it. I've went through it, whatnot. Meet somebody, trying to get with them. So you're telling them things that you feel as though they might want to know before they ask about it. I mean, like basic things I would put out. Did you get your blood work done? Have any antibodies in your body? VD, syphilis, all that there stuff. That's one important thing to get out right out front. I'm sorry, I asked you the question right out front. Or do you want to go get tested with me so we can find out each other's status? Not saying that either one of you were running around, sleeping around, but it's just a status that you need to know. Me, I get one every year just to know. Okay. So, something like that I can understand. Or another thing to ask, who's your baby daddy? Who's your baby mama? because if you don't find out who their kids are to in the beginning, later on you might find out that they're to your uncle or your cousin or distant relative that you never met, but they were the first cousin. I think stuff like that is important to ask, especially when you're going out, first meeting somebody. I don't see no harm. I don't see that being too much information, you know. But it's like sometimes it's usually one person that puts more effort into it than the other person. Like somebody had wrote down, I effed up plenty of times by showing the love before seeing the loyalty. I figure that's a true statement. Because one person might be into the other person more. They're showing them love, they're doing stuff for them, letting them know they're real, but the other person ain't reciprocating on it as much. You can't fault them, you can't blame them that. Because if you're ready for something and the other person ain't ready for it, you can't make them ready. And you don't have to stick around until they get ready. Feel me? But it's usually one person into it more than the other. You're getting to know this person, you're talking to them, you want to spend time with them, make some plans, early plans at that. But it's like you don't know what they're into. They could be into a one-on-one, take that conversation just like that, or they could be dating other people. Not saying that the person that's dating multiple people is sleeping with multiple people. It's like you gotta find out what works for you, what's right for you. Because it's like you can be with somebody and it don't click for you, but it's clicking for them. Then you feel like a bad person, like, oh, I gotta pump the brakes a little bit because it's going too fast, too rough. But everybody's looking for that mate, that certain person to be with. And sometimes, sorry to say it, you're gonna be talking and seeing 2, 3 people maybe, just to get to know their status and see what's going on with them. I mean, nobody's exclusive, nobody's a couple. You're gonna have to find out what's going on. I can dig it. Sometimes it's a hurt piece, and the other person might know about it. And if they're not like you or think like you, they're gonna back up off you. Oh, nah, she sleeps around. Oh no, he sleeps around because he goes out with this person and that person. But the thing about it, ask that question. Are you seeing someone else? Some people are gonna be like, no, I'm not seeing nobody. Yeah, that's like a 50-50 thing right there. Or someone gonna tell you straight up, yeah, I see somebody. I date, I go out with other people, but we're just meeting each other. It's like the interview process. How do I know if I leave everybody go, then you're a waste of my time? It'd be like that. You never know. But like I said, some people will meet somebody and try to buy them, buy their love. You can go in no love involved right now. Buy them this, buy them that. See me spending this money on you, girl. See me spending this money on you, boy. I can be your sugar mama. A lot of people don't want that, but then you get with the right one and they're going to juice you. Or like me, I'd be like, find out what you like, okay, and then have it here at the crib. So when you come over, you're real comfortable. You see that I'm caring, and I'm showing you that I just want you to be real comfortable while you're here. There's your tea, there's your coffee, there's your bath wipes or whatever it may be. But see, it's all at the house. It's not something for you to take with you. It's here at the house. So you can be comfortable to have you come over more and more just to relax and everything. You know what I mean? Because, fellas, I'm going to put this out to you. There's women out here that don't want nothing from you but your time, your loyalty, your consistency, your smile, your patience. Okay? You go out there thinking you're Rockefeller, throwing money here, throwing money there. I got you, this and that, and third. They ain't trying to hear that. They ain't trying to see that. I'm saying most of them, okay? Because they got their own anyway. I mean, you can do that later on when y'all become exclusive and y'all couple. But a lot of females will tell you they like the little things. You can see that postings everywhere. They always say it's the little things that mean so much. They put one thing out of somebody having a picnic. Ladies, if your man can only afford this or only did this, like put out the blanket, have a picnic basket, some wine, cheeses, and everything, would you enjoy it or would you complain? Some women was talking about, oh, that's a cheap date. I wouldn't go there. Why? And there was other women like, oh my God, it's so thoughtful. I would go in here anytime. Yeah, because you know what? Maybe he wants to save money. He ain't the richest person around, but he's putting in an effort to show you something. Or she's putting in an effort to show you something. Not all your romantic encounters or dates have to be at a fancy restaurant, a movie theater. When you go to a movie, you can't talk. So why go? Right? Expensive hotel, get luxury suites and everything that you know is gonna break your pockets. But it's like some people, especially guys, that want to impress a girl. I can buy this, I can buy this, don't even worry about it, I got it, blah blah blah, knock yourself out. Knowing that they're going broke, knowing that it's gonna hurt their pockets, knowing that a bill's not gonna be paid. Keep it real and tell them straight up. You know, I'm not Mr. Moneybanks and nothing like that there. This is what I got, this is what I'm gonna do. Like I said, if you're creative and you're thoughtful, that can go a long way. It can go more further than eating out every day, buying expensive gifts every day. And don't get me wrong, fellas, women like to go out and be wine and dine. I'm not talking McDonald's. You know, well, some do. Some get their nuggets on it. You know, you got to find out what they like to do. Or you might want to surprise them one time and take them to a neat restaurant or whatever. And don't be thinking just because you take them out, they got to give you something at the end of the night. Okay? That's their discretion. They're grown. That's completely up to them and you. But do stuff and show them that you're caring for them. Do stuff to be like, understand you. You know, it's like, listen to the conversation of what they like, what they don't like. Now, this goes for men and women. Listen to each other to find out what each other is into. Some might sound cheap, some might sound expensive. It's going to be what it's going to be. That's the only way you're going to get to know this person. Some might just like candlelit dinner. If you can cook, especially fellas, if you can cook, that's a big plus. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a big plus if you know how to cook. You can cook your friends something, invite them over, have your candlelight dinner right here. Put on some music and slow dance, break dance for all I care, for all you want to do, and just chill. Don't try to rush nothing. Don't try to force nothing. Just let the evening flow. You know what I mean? And it's like, just because you end up giving them breakfast later on, you know, after being together that night and you give them breakfast, that don't mean that you had sex. Maybe you're all intoxicated, hitting shots. She got tired, fell asleep. Couch bed, whatever you want to do. Feed them in the morning. They'll enjoy it. Same for you women. You got some guy over at your crib, show them the same respect. It's like everybody needs to show each other respect, first of all, okay? But yeah, you gotta go all crazy. Like I said, there's too much information in the beginning stages, you know, or to chase somebody away. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't, because they want to know about you, but they don't want to know that much about you right there. They want a first impression, see if they want to continue on. Okay, give them that chance, that opinion, that option to continue on. They want to see you again. Then the next time y'all together, you can discuss a little more. See, okay, I want to like with me, I made this mistake before. I can feed them, buy stuff, keep it at the crib, take them here, take them there. And some it was like, okay, he's like rushing to get into my pants, trying to buy me. No, it's not trying to buy you. I'm just a given type of person. Some people took it wrong. So, you know, it's like one thing that you need to find out is about the past. I know some people would be like, I don't care about the past. That's, I wasn't there, so it don't matter. Yes, it does matter because you don't know if this person was on the down low, still is on the down low, bisexual, a lesbian, a dyke, none of that. Drug abuser, drug user, been in abusive relationships, was the abuser. You need to find that stuff out. Don't be afraid to go out there and ask other people about this person. But sometimes that person that you ask a question about is not going to tell you. They'll sugarcoat it and have you believe in everything because you get naive and listen to everything they say because they look cute, they look sexy, they got a nice car, they dress good, they wouldn't do nothing like that. So you can find out later. But yeah, sometimes giving out too much information is a problem. Sometimes it's not. And like I said, you can hopefully everybody is 100% with each other, but there's no crime and no harm in going out there and asking people about that person. There's none. They say, don't ask my neighbor. You got a question, you can ask me straight up. But are they going to give you the correct answer? The person that you're just meeting, are they going to give you the answer that you think is right? No. Some will. Some might sugarcoat it. Some won't. So don't be afraid to ask about it. Okay? It's not going to hurt nobody. It might save you a heartache. Ain't going to hurt nobody at all. You know what I'm saying? So just, I know a lot of people got their guard up real hard because of past relationships and past experiences. And sometimes somebody does something to remind them of that past, which was horrible. Then they'll pause and look at you different. Like, oh, he's going to be just like my ex. She's going to be just like my ex. Before you put that judgment on them, let them explain themselves. Okay, they could have done something that reminded you of a flashback. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. You might have to dig a little deeper and get to know them a little bit more to find out what they're about, what they're into, what their plans are for you. You can't just quit on a first whim thinking that, oh, I got a bad vibe. I think this because that person said something that a past relationship, a past romance or love said before to you or done something. They're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to get to know you. Like I said, ask questions, ask people about these other people. Don't be afraid. I tell people, go out and ask about me. Go find out something. I don't care how long it takes you. Knock yourself out. You'll see that everything I told you is going to be true. Ain't no baby mama drama. Ain't no baby daddy drama. None of that. Ain't going to be no side piece of side action. It's like just keep it real and tell them. I date. I see two other women. That don't mean you're sleeping well. Or I date. I date three other guys. That's because the people are trying to get to know somebody to find out if that's their soulmate or somebody basically to be with for the rest of their life. Okay, you just do you and do the best you that you can and show them intimacy. Okay, of the mind, the spirit, because eventually it's going to process. It comes to the process of elimination. That person don't got this quality that you like, but this person does. But that person got something that I don't like either, but this person got both of them. Nobody's going to be a perfect match for you. You're not going to find the perfect match unless you create them yourself. Okay? And I also say this, especially with ladies, stop putting information on social media about what you're looking for. I mean, you can mark some things, but I've seen posts with some women put out the whole story of what they're looking for. Tall, looking for tall, dark, handsome, loyal, not a lot of kids, can cook, got his own car, 6'4", has money, Don't please, don't play games. That's what I'm looking for. The key to my heart is the honesty. Because all that information you're putting out, you're teaching a student. And I say you're teaching a student because somebody out there is reading everything you're putting down. They look at you like, oh man, dime piece, I can get that. And everything that you put out there, they're looking at your site, they're looking at your pages, what you're into, what you like, everything that you put down there, the wording, they're soaking it all up. But see, their intentions could be, okay, I didn't learn her, now let me go get her. Never met before, but the dude will put it in such a way, put that tongue game, that gift of gab on you. And you're just like, wow, he's everything I want in a man. I know a lot of you females felt that before and said that to yourselves. Wow, he's everything I ever wanted in a man. He got this, got that, all the attributes I'm looking for. Oh man, this could work. And I didn't tell him that I like it. He's just doing it. It's just he's very attentive and paying attention to me. Oh my goodness, I think I'm falling for him real bad. And guess what? Now that he was the student, he's coming there to be your teacher. Everything good that you see in him is because you told him. So he knows how to approach you and he knows how to get you. So with all that being said, he uses all that information, no gain of himself. He uses all the information that you put out there on you to get you where he wants you to. Have you fall in love. And this could be a person that got baby's mamas, girlfriend on the side, or main girlfriend, or wife. But he's telling you everything that you want to hear because you told him everything you wanted to hear. Now he got you. And by the time you get hip and find out what's really going on, he done took you sexually, physically, mentally, financially. Juiced you. Because you're out there putting all that information online. Trust and believe it happens. That's how a lot of players get you. Because you put too much information out there. All right? Now, women don't feel at fault because the guys do it too. I've seen guys put out stuff, I can't meet nobody that's real. They're like a hole or something like that. They want to fool around, play the games. There's a female student out there studying you. The same thing that the male student done to the female, the same thing the female students want to do to you. Now, some guys get ridiculous. Oh, I can buy you this. I can buy you that. Why don't we go out to this restaurant? Oh, you need this and that. Your kids need something. I can take care of you. Let me buy you this here piece of jewelry. I'm going to send you something. Get some money to go out. Get you some gear and everything. And you got. Because it's like, it's not the love. It's the lust and the desperateness. And that guy's going to throw it out there. Okay? I've been there, done that. I've been through that myself. I got juiced years ago. Juiced. Not buying expensive stuff, cars and stuff like that, but my nose was wide open. She had me. So I started seeing different things that didn't make sense and didn't match up. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, ladies, if you get your intuition starts tingling about something that's a red flag, please, please, please pay attention. Because some of you women out there want to be in a relationship or a situation so bad that you will see the red flag in fluorescent red buzzing in your eyes, and you'll still put it to the side. Oh, I can change him. I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to see what it's like. Then he got you. Same with the fella. You get that gut feeling, that super hard gut feeling, and you know that it's wrong, because we'll get it, but you want to stay with that person because they're fine, they look good, the clientele this, they got money, work here, and this and that, and third. You just want to stay with them. They got your nose wide open. Watch it. You'll get juiced. So it goes both ways. Definitely goes both ways. I'm gonna come back and tell y'all some more stuff. I'm gonna throw on something smooth right here, throw a little something chill, something smooth and slow, fall back with. But I'm gonna come back out here and explain to y'all some other things that's happening. Hold on, I'm getting the music ready. It's coming.
We started out the same way. That kind of grace and inspiration. Oh, we were fortunate to carry on. We knew just where we stood. But soon as love appeared, you turned away. And you were so unsure and so afraid. Oh, feeling what I was feeling. You were scared that love would blow your heart away. And you were certain that in time our love was straight. Yeah. So where will you go? And who's gonna love you like I do? Where will you go? And who's gonna love you like I do?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Mookstyle one in the seduction zone. Smoothing it out for you, tell you some things that you might need to know, tell you some things that you don't know. That's how we do it in this last hour of the show. Slow it down, change your voice a little bit, yell out, talk a little slow, discuss romance, relationships. I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not going to claim to say that I am. I'm telling you things through experience. Okay, experience, knowledge, things that I learned firsthand, things that I've seen firsthand. Like I said, everybody been juiced before. People been used, heartbreak and heartache. Mess around with them their heartstrings, boy, make you go crazy. Some people you mess around with them heartstrings, they'll try to take you out. There's a thin line between love and hate. Somebody will knock you out, man. So back to this thing like I was talking about. Getting too much info chase away a potential mate in the beginning stages. If you got a question about it, throw the number up there for you. You can call in, tell me your story, ask me something. I'm not the expert here, but I just tell you what I know, what I've been through, how to solve it. Okay? So there's a number up there right there. Call in and talk to a brother. Because some of the things I've been through, you might be going through now. Or some of the things that you're going through, somebody else been through. You know what I mean? And once again, I'm not a relationship expert. I can't be because I'm not even in a relationship. That's all. Probably sitting there like, how can you be talking about a relationship and he ain't even got a lady? Really? I'm just telling you from past experience about how things went. Because to this day, you got the juicers, you got the users, you got the abusers. And I just hope that everybody finds somebody to basically love. Find somebody to be with. You don't have to be the person to end up by yourself with 10 cats, a couple chihuahuas, and call yourself being happy. Nah. I mean, unless that's your thing, that's here where you live, you know, maybe you like to keep some dogs around, fishes or something, just be by yourself. Like a lot of people say that they're cool by themselves, but they want romance. And it's like nowadays, people are too busy chasing a bag. People are too busy wanting to make money, as much money as they can, that they don't have a romance. They're too busy being greedy. Okay? They don't want nothing with you. Okay, look, I'm getting this money. We'll get together, do what we gotta do, going about your business and going about mine and keep it moving like that. That works for some people. Been there, done that. It don't work like that anymore. I'd rather be able to come home or go to her home or she come here and indulge in conversation. Don't gotta be Netflix and chill. Just watch a movie, eat some dinner, talk, play checkers, something like that there. I'd rather be with somebody instead of just of being with somebody. Okay, feel me on that? Because like they say, it takes two to make things go right. I know a lot of people that want to be in a situation or be in a relationship. Not talking marriage, even though I'm not scared of it. Been married, divorced, do it again, it don't matter. But I think a lot of people now, they're scared to get into relationships because all the F boys and F girls, people want to play games all the time. There's a lot of people out there, that's all they want to do. Get with you, hit it off, and go about their business. And you'll see so many single ladies out there that are tired of it. So many single guys because the women got more game than guys. Okay, some women can run game on you. This is my brother. This is my man. And the whole time, that's her man, and you're the side dude. Fellas, women got game and a half. Okay, I'm telling you right now. So if you think that you're playing them, they're probably playing you. Like I said, nobody. I don't really think anybody wants to be alone. It's like just to have a companion to be there with you. It doesn't have to be physical all the time. It doesn't have to be arguing all the time. It doesn't have to be financial all the time. As long as you can hold your own. Because like I said, a lot of people like the little things. Okay? The consistency. All right? The progression. The ideals. The love. The trust. The warmth. They want to be with somebody that's going to give them all that, and especially time. See, I'm the type of person I'll tell them, how do you feel about public affection? Some people don't want it, some do. I encourage you to do it with me because, damn it, I'm going to expect it. I don't care if your mama's around, you better come over. You see me, you better come over, kiss me, hug me, whatever. But I like showing signs of public affection, like smack you on your booty walking down the street. Hold on to it in the market. You never know. Now, it seems like this day and age, everybody's out to destroy everybody's happiness. Well, I can't say everybody, but some people are. If some girl sees one of her friends with a dude that she wanted to be with, she's going to try and sabotage. If some dude sees a girl with a dude that he wanted to be with her, he's going to sabotage that relationship. See, they're gonna find out the friends, put out rumors, talk that smack, or push up on you, hit on you to see how far you're gonna go. See if you're worth anything. You're gonna be like, oh, I got a man, but I can still get your number. Or, I got a girl, but baby, we can get it on tonight. It's out there. It's out there everywhere. How do you know if somebody's true with you and completely interested in you? That would have to be your choice. Because nowadays you never know. Somebody can be telling you the truth at one point, but lying to you at the same point. That's why I say ask questions. Go out and ask questions about people. Find out what's going on in their life. See what's happening. You know what I mean? Just do it like that there. So let me real quick throw this here quick commercial break. Go pay some bills, gotta put the people down, let them know who we are and who they are and what they do. So we're gonna get these bills paid for you and come back and finish up with a little bit more of this here Seduction Zone Valentine's Day. Hoping that you're taking notes because I'm always speaking the truth. So we'll be right back. Just hold up.
Your love so divine. You're my one and only lover. Ooh, I'm so glad you're mine. You're my one and only lover. You walked into the room, I saw you. I knew right then and there you'd be the one.
If you want to create a drop, release your new song with a pop, do you need an exciting intro for your video, promote your business, products, or shows? Contact us for customized digital video packages. For more details, email us at tkbsds.org@gmail.com.
What up, y'all? Back again. Hold on, my peoples. I gotta put this on. Lower set. Here it is. All right, here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Thank you for that. Take care, brother. Like I said, y'all, Mookstyle 1 in the house on the Seduction Zone. Bringing you some knowledge, bringing you some things to look out for, bringing you joy, happiness, and relaxation. I'm just telling y'all things. I can't say they're stories. I'm just telling you about events that I know are true that I went through or somebody had been through or that I read. But, I just try to keep it real. No, I don't even try to keep it real. I keep it 100 with everybody. Even if sometimes it's embarrassing. As y'all see. I just put it out there, do what I gotta do. But again, I'll claim I'm not a relationship expert because I'm not even in a relationship. So probably people are like, well, how can he put this information out there and tell people what it's like? I'm talking about past experiences, things I've been through, things other people have been through, okay? That's all. Whether you listen to me or not, it's completely up to you. Do what you gotta do. I just say do what you gotta do to make yourself happy. Definitely do that. Because a happy person is a loving person. Straight up. But like I said, y'all, you don't want to scare nobody away when you first meet them. And also, let me say this real quick. Stop tripping on this age is nothing but a number thing. Oh, you're too old for me or you're too young for me. Because some of the youngest or oldest people can give you things that people in your age group couldn't. Okay? So some of the oldest or youngest people that you meet can give you some of the better things that people in your age group could. Point blank. So just be careful of it. Sometimes it'll be like, I mean, there's people out there that are 15 years apart, 20 years apart, but they click and make it work. It works out for them. And it's like, fellas, mainly you young ones, a few you old ones, no girl wants to do that smells like weed all the time. Got his drawers showing all the time. Want to borrow her car all the time. Have no type of income coming in all the time. Can't fend for herself, Don't want to take the time out to learn to cook. Figure he's made it since he's staying in the basement. Come on now. Just like you females. No dude wants a chick with 20-foot weave all the time. Eyelashes that look like caterpillars all the time. Knock off stuff all the time, or you got to have the expensive name brand things all the time. You smelling like weed all the time, or alcohol. You got to be out there partying 24/7. Or if you're loud, girl, shit, what? Hey, hey, hey. Nobody wants that. I thought I seen a bug. I think I'm tripping. Maybe because I'm tired, but nobody wants to see and hear that all the time. I mean, some people might. I can't speak for everybody. Some people might like it. Some people might get into it. I don't know. It's up to them. But it's gonna be what's gonna be. But everybody wants somebody they can fall in love with, somebody that they can feel secure with, somebody that's not petty, somebody that's not going to throw their past up in their face all the time when something goes wrong in between them. Something that happened before they met you. You want to throw it in their face. You ain't gonna hold on to nobody like that at all. At all. So relax your mind. Take your time. Get to know somebody before you dismiss them. Sometimes you got to give a second chance in the nature because you might have mistook how they said something or misunderstood what they done or whatever. And like I said, I've had it happen. I'm sure you had it happen that you would say something or they would say something and take it in wrong content, especially if you're texting. When you're texting, it really does some things. Because somebody's going to read it the wrong way. Oh, you did this, that, and that third. Go look at the text again. Then you take your time and read it and you're like, oh, my bad. No, but you want to snap, crackle, and pop on something that was your fault. And even though they can't bang on you, like yeah, they still can bang on you, hang up on you and stuff. But you won't hear like back in the day, the phone hit, click, bam. You just hear that silent, cloop, disconnect. That's their way of banging on you. It's annoying. Okay, you hang up on me. If I know it's not my fault, I ain't calling you back. I ain't gonna call. Because sometimes you gotta take responsibility for what you've done, responsibility for your action. Okay. But like I said, if you run into somebody, you think that person's worth it, think y'all can make it work, then make it last forever. Sometimes that person might be long distance. But if you think that you can make it work, if y'all two think that y'all can make it work, then go ahead for it. Y'all might be in two different states. But if your love is real, y'all trust each other, you're able to go visit them like once a month for a few days, then it can work. Until y'all decide where you're going to be with this place with me, this area, or that place with you in that area. Because eventually y'all figure it out and do something. Okay. But yeah. Take your time. Don't rush. Because, like I said, there's students out there learning everything you talk about. And if you're out there offering this, that, and the third, somebody's going to take this, that, and the third and juice you because you want to try to make an impression with money and gifts. They'll tell you what they don't want you to be like, and you tell them the same thing. Somebody might slip, but you can't hold that against them. They're just getting to learn you. But watch how you do things. Watch how you say things. I mean, there's no sense of being around the bushes. Some things to just come out straight and say, well, this is what I want. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody look at you like, damn, you just say it all out like that? I'm not a mind reader. But you have the options to say yes or no. The option to stay or go. Completely up to you. Okay? So I'm going to keep it real with you, and you keep it real with me. As long as we're both 100, and we don't got to worry about no lies coming up to the surface later on. You know what I mean? Don't got to worry about that at all. We good. But like I said, everything that's going good for a couple or getting to be a couple, there's going to be a hater around trying to destroy it. Now, one thing that you don't do a lot, I made this mistake before. It's like get with somebody and then start telling people about it. Oh, I'm talking to her. Oh, well, I'm talking to him. Oh, you know my relatives? Oh, I'm talking to that person too. I'm talking to this person. Because see, when you get to talking, it could be somebody that's messing with that person that's going to be quiet about it. But see, when you don't be out there talking, when you're first meeting somebody, then you can find flaws. You can find different things, even though you're not looking for it. I mean, yeah, you might tell one or two people, you know, do you know this girl that's what I'm talking with and everything? Close people, I can understand that. But before you get your feelings all into it, don't be out there bragging about, I'm with this girl, we're doing this and we're doing that. Because sometimes you have to keep your relationship status private, but it doesn't have to be a secret. You know what I'm saying? Keep it private between y'all two. It's not out there all like that, but it don't got to be a secret. People know or get to feel that y'all two are together, but they don't know the full details of it. And like I said, I've made that mistake before. I'm sure other people made that mistake before too. And it don't work out and they end up with somebody else. What you gonna do? You gonna look like a nut? Oh, I thought you was talking to her. Oh, I thought you was talking to him. Ain't that your man or whatever, that girl? No, it's not. Y'all in a talking stage. Y'all are getting to know each other. Like, tell me something good. Down. So just relax. You don't gotta be putting your business out there in the street because there's gonna be somebody out there trying to destroy your business that's out in the street. Dig up some dirt from the past. Well, she used to do this. Well, he used to do that. And I ran into that, man. Girl, find out I'm talking to somebody. We're interested. Oh, well, she used to be this here. She does this and she does that. Same with the girls trying to holler at a dude. Oh, well, he ain't nothing. He got a baby with her. I seen him coming up the club with that chick the other night. Don't he still go with them two also? Don't he be doing this here? Or ain't he on a down low? I seen him with dude, you know, hugged up and everything, and none of it be true. But see, sometimes people won't investigate and ask that person that question. They'll just assume that their girl or their guy is 100% right. Yeah, they're looking out for your health and everything, but it don't hurt to look a little further. Just like that. Go smooth it out a little bit. You know what I mean? Let me throw another cut on here for you. Something nice. Play this music. Get this
She touched me with her warmness as the light shines from her smile. She makes me happy. I can never keep myself away, 'cause when I'm next to her, I feel I'm never teach you how. She touched me with a smile that glows. I can't go a day without my sunshine. She holds me with her heart of gold. I can't go a day without my sunshine.
Yeah, y'all. I'm on a smooth cut. You can just fall back and chill with. You know what I mean? Again, it's your boy Mookstyle 1, chilling in the seduction zone, smoothing it out just for you. Talking a little bit about relationships. And I say it again, I'm not a relationship expert because I'm single myself. I'm an eye on somebody, but you know, but do what you gotta do to make yourself happy. Just telling your experiences that I've been through, things that I've seen, dealt with, and everything. You know what I mean? So, like I said, y'all, do what you gotta do to make yourself happy. Don't rush a good thing when you feel as though it's there, and don't chase away nothing. And I'm gonna say something to you, women, that I say all the time. It's not a written law that you gotta wait to shoot your shot. It's not a written law that says you have to wait for a man to hunt for you. Because there's women out there that are hunters and they go after what they want and they get what they want and they're happily ever after. So to each his own how you think about it, but for me, you women don't wait around to shoot your shot waiting on some man to come at you, because all that waiting, you're gonna miss out on something that could be your best future for you. So go after them. Holla at them. Say whatever you got to say. It doesn't say that you're thirsty. I mean, like a lot of people go by, but you know, my grandparents or parents told me that the man is the hunter, and let him hunt for you. But what if you're not in season? What if you're not ever in season for what you want? You've seen a lot of hunters out there, but you were afraid to shoot your shot and go hunting yourself. Then you're the one with 10 cats at home because you don't want the embarrassment of rejection. Guys go through rejection every day. Every day. So if you get rejected, it's a 50-50 chance. You just dust your shoulders off. Try it again. That's just my opinion. Don't try to argue me down about it or nothing at all, because I don't even want to hear it. You go after what you want. Just like you women go after that bag, go after that man or woman, whatever your heart desires. You're chasing a bag, so why not go after a guy? Spit your game, shoot your shot. Like I said, he might be hunting for you, but he don't want to push up to you and approach you. And then you come along and then you're saying something to him, shooting a shot. And he's like, I didn't know if he was interested. But I've been checking you for a long time. I was just too scared to come and say something to you because I didn't want to get rejected. Just like you don't want to get rejected, ladies, guys don't want to get rejected either. But you'll never know unless you try. So I encourage you to go and shoot your shot. Doesn't mean that you're thirsty. Doesn't mean none of that. Doesn't mean that you're desperate. Doesn't mean that you're a hoe or anything. Doesn't mean none of that. It means you're grown. grown women go after what they want, just like a grown man. It's a 50-50 chance. If you get shot down, okay, that's a battle that you lost. Don't make it stop you. Don't let it leave you out there in the rain in the cold, thinking that, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Because unless you step to him, you'll never, ever know. You might be the woman that he's looking for, but never seen. Ooh, I like that. You might be the woman that he's looking for, but he never seen. Think about it. You're his dream. And he became your dream. And y'all just crushed the game, you and him against the world. But like I said, to each his own, to whatever you think that is for you, listen to whoever you feel as though you want to listen to, but in the end, it's your decision for what you want to believe, what you want to try to do. If you want to go and shoot that shot, get that person that you're looking for. Don't let nobody try to discourage you. Girl, don't say nothing to him. Let him come to you. Don't say nothing to him, girl. Let him come to you. If he wants you, he'll come to you. And she might want him too. You ever think about that? Does your girlfriend ever think about that? That you might want him too? But she's trying to encourage you to wait for him to come and shoot his shot. If he's a man, he'll come up here and get you. It ain't about being a man. Ladies, it's about what you want. Some men are shy also. Being hurt, painful, heartstrings pulled and tugged and ripped apart. He's like that sometimes. But don't let nobody tell you that you can't shoot your shot. What's the worst that can happen? He say no. Yeah, but I'm dating somebody else. Then that's your choice to continue. Always give an option. Do you want to chase or not? Completely up to you. It's for whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Well, it's getting close to that time, y'all. About to roll up in a few, about a minute or so. Hope y'all enjoyed everything that's going on. Like I said, I keep it 100. I keep it real. Keep on pushing. But we're going to roll out, do the damn thing, not get on nobody's nerves or nothing, but, keep pushing it on through. And just remember, folks, it's like you don't have to wait for nobody to come and get you. You can always shoot your shot and go get them. Trust and believe. Because sometimes a dude likes that too. It's all about you. What you're thinking of, what you want to do, how you going to do it. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Because right now it's about my time. So, like I said, everything that I tell you, I keep it 100. It's something that I've experienced and went through myself. Or I know somebody who went through it. I don't mention people's names unless it's, just me personally. I'm right here telling you my truths and sorrows and stuff. But I don't mention nobody's names about stuff. They got their own life to live. But we're gonna be about wrapping it up, getting it all, and it's gonna go like this here. We're gonna end this up, and I'll see you when you see me, and we see us. So we're gonna put on some slow joints. Gonna put on another song for you. take it right to the ending of the show with the commercial break. And I'll see you next week. So let's just smooth it out for the last jam and then take it right into the ending. And set that up for you, get it ready. Can you handle it?
Sweetheart, I've been trying so hard to get over you. Just simply can't. 'Cause the love we shared through the years meant so much to me. What I'm looking for is just a serious relationship. So I have a hold on my life. Would you give me that commitment? Let's take that. Let's chill. Don't be afraid. Let's chill. Oh, baby. Let's chill, let's chill, baby. From the first time I saw your face, girl, I knew I had to have you. I wanted to wrap you with my warm embrace. Visions of your lovely face. All my love is for you. Whatever you want, I will do. You're the only one I want in my life. For you, I'm in the sacrifice. Oh, let's chill.
Every occasion is a special occasion, so don't forget to book your appointment for your next occasion with Wendy Chestnut, the proud CEO of Simply Beautiful. And we guarantee your event will be merely beautiful. So contact Wendy Chestnut for your next event at 267-473-3087. And now, a word from our proud sponsors. Weekend Radio Shropshire of the UK International Radio. Proud sponsors Sean Tonk of the UK England. Tri-City's finest king of the oldies, Ali Hackett, the Princess Lovely, and DJ Wells. The international radio station that makes you turn your radio up.